The dating doesn't start until after you get married. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The dating does not start until after you get married. Oh, Anton, you don't get it. Things is different today than they was yesteryear. I know that's why it's worse than it ever has been. Have you seen the parallel and the correlation with the fact that y'all keep doing it y'all way and y'all keep messing up? You don't start dating until you get married. That's when it's okay to start spending some money. Not before, not to show her who you is. No, it comes after. Afterwards, that's when you start dating. That's when you have to have this competitive type of mentality as a woman. Let me speak to my ladies for a second. You are in competition, baby, whether you like it or not. And it ain't even that he trying to do nothing. And he may never do nothing. He may not even be looking to do anything. But let me tell you something. I'm talking about being successfully married. We keep talking about a sense of duty, but why do I have to be on duty for something that you are having self? And I understand, listen, people go through things, they gain weight, they lose weight and all of this other type of stuff, but you're not even putting in no effort. No effort. Remember when I just said the dating starts after you get married? Why did the world get the best of you, but then he then has to come home to the rest of you? Because then that shows me that you didn't have that nurturing spirit. You're not really pining for him because you're not looking forward to him seeing you at your best. You now got this mentality that he needs to accept you for who you are. Who the fuck are you? You are whatever it is that you present to me. So you thought it was cool before Anton from AntonDaniels.com came to you and broke down to you the importance of having a mentality to where you're not even supposed to date, but you thought it was cool to date before you came into my bosom. And now that I've given you the game, you think that it's okay for you to just show the fuck up every single day, no effort. So when y'all in the streets, think about this. The minute that you break up, you want to get your revenge body. Where was that anger when we was married? Reminds me of people that fix up their house to sell it. I'm fixing up my house to live in it. The fuck you talking about? I'm gonna get a revenge body. And what? Where was that negative motivation that you had in order to keep yourself together when y'all was together? Every day he come home, you frumpy. And again, I'm not even saying that he wants to do anything, but you got to understand that you still in competition. What are you in competition for? To keep the spark alive, to ensure that he understands the value of you. And it ain't, again, that he's subconsciously trying to do anything, is that why isn't he looking forward to you? Because that is something that you can control. Life is 10% of what happens to you. Yes, the 10% is what you're going to go through. Those are the life events. Those are the things that's going to happen that you can't control and all of that. 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it. Which means that the other 90% is you being able to control the controllables. So you mean to tell me that when he got to come home and you frumpy every day, the only time that you get dressed up is when you going to do what it is that your fucking boss tell you to do? When you go out with your girlfriends, you put your best foot forward? Or when he's taking you out? No. You supposed to be putting your best foot forward. Man, listen, can I be real with y'all? I remember, it's been times I would walk through, and I'm gonna get into the communication aspect of it too, because this is just a small portion of what it takes in order to be successfully married. I might have to do several sessions with y'all, several therapy sessions. I remember I would walk through, and I would just go into my chick's closet sometimes, every once in a while, every blue moon, and I'd be like, "What is this?" But I do it playfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to embarrass you or nothing like that. So I'm like, "What is this? Why do you have this?" "Oh, this reminds me of my grandma." Hey. We got to get rid of this. I don't like that. I don't like it when I'm not feeling that. I just went through and I just threw every fucking thing away. All of them raggedy ass nightgowns, that bullshit. No, get it out of there. Here's the card. You got a card. Go and get what you need to get some dope stuff and keep it up. And keep it up. And let me help you to understand something. When she looks good, she feels good. When she feels good, she then performs better. When she feels good, she gotta go out and she gotta go and look good. When she look good, that means that she wanna get into something. If everything she got in that closet and all of the different outfits that she gonna wear at night look good, and even the stuff that's more comfortable, it could be dope. And it ain't even gotta cost a lot of money. But you gonna have to put the effort in. We so tired of you coming home and everything that you look like. And I know, listen, I know we gonna have an off night here and there, and I know that you gonna whatever. You got sick yesterday, and so you was throwing up, and we had to hold your head up from the toilet because you had whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. But the other 99% of the days, you need to go put in some effort. And then you wondering why every time that a chick walk by, he got to keep his composure to make sure that he don't look back. Cause you frumpy. Cause you frumpy. You put no effort in. Your breath stink. You don't brush your teeth. You ain't been to the dentist. We got this good healthcare coverage, and you ain't utilizing it effectively. If the first thing that you don't do, and let me tell y'all something else. Some of y'all are too open with each other. You too open with each other. He don't have to know that you used the bathroom earlier today. Stop leaving the fucking door open every time you use the bathroom. Keep some of that shit to yourself. You know the same way that you was trying to prevent him from even knowing that you pooped. No, let me revise that, because some of y'all fucking fart. Man, it ain't cute and it ain't petite. Keep some of that shit to yourself. I mean, that's a fucking turnoff. So you was focused on putting your best self forward when y'all was in a dating phase, and that you made sure that you was very careful to present the best version of yourself so that you can impress him. Now the impression is now off, and you just leave the fucking door open when you blowing the fucking bathroom off. We gonna get straight to it, or we gonna have a real conversation, or no? Keep that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I understand, listen, he gonna know some stuff. But it's the intention is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's the intention that I'm trying to tell you guys. You're going to have to learn how to present yourself and put in effort around the person that is the most meaningful to you. You wouldn't do that shit if you was with your friends. You don't leave the door open and be farting and shit when you're around people that you don't know. So why you feel comfortable enough to do that junk with me? I'm just saying. So you don't put in no effort. You just look like a mummy every single time I come into the crib. Raggedy, making excuses, but putting all of the effort in for the world. But then when it comes home, then he get the worst of you. And it's the same thing with the guys.